Since 1948, the National Wrestling Alliance has historically been the largest sanctioning body in professional wrestling.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sunsetting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the road, intend one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody's gonna take a second look. Too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wearing on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of raw? Do you like it?
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of NWA Championship International Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer. We have a terrific show for you tonight. Tonight you will see matches include Austin Mannix to take on Brandon Edwards. You'll see the Great Akuma in action. Also, you will see the battle for the PCW Heavyweight Championship tonight. And you will also see a battle for the NWA Heavyweight Championship. Of course, as we talked to you last week, we told you about the big news that PCW CIW talent agreement. Well, now we have come to an agreement with the National Wrestling Alliance. Yep, the NWA. We are now known as NWA Championship International Wrestling. Let's get you comments from the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Bruce Tharp.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is R. Bruce Tharp, and I am president of the National Wrestling Alliance, the oldest and largest sanctioning body in the history of professional wrestling, an organization that dates back to 1948, and wrestlers such as Lou Thez, Strangler Lewis, Buddy Rogers, Jack Briscoe, Gene Kiniski, Dory and Terry Funk, Harley Race, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, and many, many more. I'm here to tell you that the NWA is back, and we're back bigger than ever. And we're also pleased about our new association with Championship International Wrestling. Now, we know that this great promotion and its fantastic television program, Powerbomb Wrestling, will play a pivotal role in the resurgence of this great organization. The NWA has had a long-standing relationship with the Toledo, Detroit areas dating back to the days of the original Sheik, Eddie Farhat, who I saw wrestle in person several times, to Bobo Brazil, Bull Curry, Fred Curry, Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., Dick the Bruiser, and many, many more. The NWA is greatly looking forward to its new relationship with Championship International Wrestling and the new stars that will be involved, including D-Ray 3000, Andrew Chene, Sean Casey, Legion, Crimson, and many, many more. It's very important to note that Championship International Wrestling Director of Operations, Percival A. Friend, was very instrumental and played a very important role in negotiating this relationship, and we would like to acknowledge his efforts in this regard. Mr. Friend, of course, was a longtime manager of Harley Race, Black Angus, Roger Kirby, and many, many more. We'd like to thank Championship International Wrestling and Powerbomb Wrestling for inviting me on the program. We're looking forward to seeing you at the matches. Thank you very much.
Comments from the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Bruce Tharp. Needless to say, we are extremely excited to be a part of the NWA. First, it was the talent agreement between PCW and CIW to bring in more talent to the area, and now we are part of the National Wrestling Alliance. All right, first up here on Powerbomb Wrestling, we will have for you a match between the Great Akuma, who is from the Orient, mysterious, terrific wrestler, former CIW heavyweight champion, by the way, as he takes on the newcomer, Leyland James. But first, let's get comments, such as they are, from the Great Akuma. Take it away, Boomer.
One I'm super excited to see is what you're going to see next here on Powerbomb Wrestling. Sexy Sean Casey one-on-one with a former CIW champion, the Great Akuma. Akuma, your thoughts taking on the veteran Sean Casey.
誰がシャン・ケイシーが何でも
Yes?
Sean Casey wa shizuka ni nemure.
I'm not sure what that was, but Sean Casey, you better be on notice. It's one-on-one. You're going to see it here on Powerbomb Wrestling. The great Akuma taking on sexy Sean Casey.
Walking down the aisle, he is from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Weighing at 206 pounds, he is Leyland James. And his opponent, making his debut here at the IBC, he is the former CIW Heavyweight Champion from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the great Akuma.
I've seen the great Akuma time and time again, and here he is now making his debut on Powerbomb Wrestling. This guy is dangerous. This guy is lethal. From Japan, studied wrestling in Japan, mentored by the great Muda.
Boomer, look who he's got with him. He's got a couple of geisha.
He does have some geisha girls with him as the great Akuma makes his way to the ring. His opponent is Leyland James. Grizzly, how much of a chance, realistically, be honest here, does Leyland James have?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been on the same card with Akuma in the past, and this guy, Leyland James, is in trouble.
So many superstars trying to make their mark here on Powerbomb Wrestling. So yes, when the opportunity comes up, when that contract is there to take on someone with the skill set of the great Akuma, yes, you sign it. But boy, sometimes I don't think these guys know what they're getting into, because this is going to be one tough task for Leyland James. And Norm, you've seen the great Akuma, much like myself, and Grizzly, we're very familiar with the great Akuma. What can the fans expect to see right now from the great Akuma here as he shows up on Powerbomb Wrestling?
I have not seen him. I only know him by reputation.
Whoa!
And the reputation is absolutely fantastic.
Look at the shape he's in, Norm.
This guy can do anything in the ring from what I understand.
Quick, agile, menacing. Very mysterious. Does not speak a lick of English. Trust me, I've tried. Just sizing up Leyland James right now.
I would not want to be in the ring against the great Akuma. And watching him wrestle, knowing what he does, this man, he's an assassin.
So methodical in his attack. He takes his time. He intimidates his opponents. There's the collar and elbow, really getting things started right now. Who's going to win the advantage? And look at that, has that arm. The great Akuma twists it through, wrenching away on that wrist right now. James going for the break, not enough though. Akuma has him. Just, everything from the outfit to the face paint. There's something so mysterious about the great Akuma, which has to set his opponents off. It's got to throw them off their game, obviously. Rolls through, nip up. Norm, that's quick, and we've seen some quick athletes here on Powerbomb Wrestling.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, you really don't know what to expect out of anybody anymore. I mean, it's unbelievable what happens here
Nice
in
cartwheel
NWA Championship Wrestling. It's one unbelievable, incredible thing after another. What's this guy do? Explode? I don't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm expecting that at some point.
My goodness.
We're seeing so many nice reversals here, some great chain wrestling, even on the part of Leyland James, who again wants to impress a lot of the matchmakers that are in the back. And Grizzly, I'm sure this is something, wow. Wow.
What we do know is if he does anything illegal, Grizz will stick up for it.
Well, yeah, we know that.
No, I just enjoy good, clean, scientific wrestling, Norm. I call it the way I see it.
And give me right now, just throw out a name of a good, clean, scientific wrestler.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dave DuPont, a man of 1,001 holds. There's a guy.
Dave DuPont, who's not done one thing illegal in a match that I've ever seen.
Probably one of the greatest, pure holds wrestlers that ever walked.
He cheats when he walks to the ring.
Well, you know what? I'm stunned by the level of violence here, and it's not a very comfortable place for us to be here out near ringside. And Grizz is always the one that's sticking up for it. And all I can say to Grizz is, what goes around comes around, and there's enough violence around the ring. you better be on your toes.
You know, I've jokingly said on occasion, like when we've seen Terror Khan, that they should move us behind the guardrail. But honestly, with the level of brutality here that we're seeing on Powerbomb Wrestling, maybe they should actually do that.
You know, Atuma's giving up about 4 or 5 inches. Leyland James about 6'5", 6'6", and
I tell you what, Leyland James not intimidated at all.
Blatant chokehold.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. He was in there on that, but
I didn't see
you gotta
that.
do what you gotta do.
I was looking at my notes here, and I didn't see.
Can you get some glass cleaner for Grizz's glasses over there? They must be pretty gunked up.
Oh, what a counter move by Atuma there.
Swings through.
Look at that.
Pivots up and over for that reverse DDT. Oh, I think this is the end.
Oh.
Drops him down with the point of the elbow as well for good measure. And Leyland James able to kick out. Akuma cannot believe it.
A little too early in the match probably to get him with that move.
Floats through. Side Russian leg sweep. Don't see that often, but boy is it effective. And Akuma's able to kick out. Up first though, boot into the middle. Snap mares him over. What's next? Lays him back down. Off the ropes, head of steam now. Ooh. Lightning quick elbow drop. Shades of Muda or the 1-2-3 Kid.
Akuma's got a temper too, Boomer, and I'll tell you, it's and I can see it festering up.
Now James has him sent. Sends him in for a suplex, has him now. Floats right on over to the top, doesn't put him away though. Norm, you're right, the athleticism, just the level of competition here just has increased so much, especially with the NWA announcement.
Oh, my.
I think that's going to do it.
Got him.
And falling chokeslam puts him away. Great Akuma looking very impressive here on Powerbomb Wrestling.
There you go. Help him out. There you go.
Come on now.
All right, way to go, Akuma.
Your winner of the fall of the match, the great Akuma.
That was good for international relations. He helped him out of the ring. Leyland James got helped out of the ring. Akuma, nice job.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how Leyland James wanted to be sent out of the ring, right onto the concrete floor. The great Akuma, very impressive in his debut here on
Yes.
Powerbomb Wrestling. The superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling right here on Powerbomb Wrestling.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Somerset Bingo Hall, corner of Lasky and Douglas, Toledo's premier bingo experience. You can win cash every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m., Saturday morning starting November 20th at 10 a.m. That's right, Somerset Bingo Hall, corner of Lasky and Douglas. All proceeds go to benefit Alano Step 1 Club, license number 028227. Call the Jackpot hotline at 419-474-4619. Thanks for checking out Somerset Bingo Hall.
It's the Beer Stube, located at 5333 Monroe Street, the home of the NFL Sunday Ticket. Catch your favorite game at the Beer Stube. We have a brand new kitchen open daily for lunch and dinner at 11 a.m. At the Beer Stube, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot and enjoy free pool from Sunday through Wednesday and premier karaoke Wednesday night through Saturday night. It's where bar, grill, and good times come together. It's the Beer Stube, 5333 Monroe Street, online at ToledoBS.com.
Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty, serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
Video Game Underground, featuring the best selection of Xbox, PlayStation 1 and 2, Nintendo games, DVDs, and much more. Video Game Underground, Toledo's only source for import and classic video games, DVDs, all used DVDs, $8 or less. Video Game Underground, 2039 West Lansing Road, just west of Miracle Mile. Phone 419-472-5443.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Back we are, NWA Championship International Wrestling. Circle that date on the card, May the 19th. It's Sunday, May the 19th. It will be your next chance to see NWA Championship International Wrestling live in Toledo back at the International Boxing Club. We'll run down the card a little bit later on. All right, next up, it is a rematch for the PCW Heavyweight Championship. The champion, D-Ray 3000, defending his title once again after last month's match where it was total chaos at the end. So we got a rematch. D-Ray 3000 defending his PCW Heavyweight Championship as he takes on the challenger, Andrew Chene, with Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. in his corner. Walking down the aisle, from New York City, the manager, Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. And the challenger from Brooklyn, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Andrew Chene.
Andrew.
I still can't get over calling him Andrew Chene. Andy Chene, Andrew Chene.
It's Andrew.
I'm going to slip back and forth, but now he gets another shot at D-Ray 3000.
He is the PCW Heavyweight Champion, D-Ray 3000.
They took his hair, and now they're going to try and take his title. D-Ray 3000, the PCW champion. Oh, and they're going right at it.
D-Ray attacked him before the bell ring. What's going on here? How can he get away with this stuff?
Now, when someone like Tara Khan does that, or when someone like Chris Corvus does that, you're all okay with that, Grizzly. But when D-Ray 3000 does it, you're not okay.
He's supposed to set precedence as champion.
You had to think about that one. You had to go through your Rule Breaker 101 book. Oh, this is what my comeback is going to be. Off the ropes, Andy Chene sent in. Big hip toss. Oh, my goodness.
Come on, Andrew.
We have the son of a legend, Bobo Brazil. He's out here as well, hoping to keep, maybe the peace.
Well, it looks like a numbers game to me. Bobo Brazil Jr. here. We got Norm Waymer down there. Percival A. Friend. Three guys that hate Dr. Graham and Andrew Chene. Then you got D-Ray up there. I don't, it just didn't. Incoming!
And D-Ray with a suicide dive, taking out Andrew Chene. Normally we see Andy Chene pull that out of his bag of tricks.
I mean, that's right, the suicide dive, he can take a big chance, but he's doing everything he can to keep that belt around his waist, and that's what a champion should do.
Keep an eye, Bobo.
He's doing around the room. That's it.
Keep an eye, Bobo. I don't trust either one of these guys, and you shouldn't either.
But you know what? If I'm straight from getting in that ring. But if they touch me the wrong way, I have a right. Don't revoke. I hear you. I have a right to get in that ring.
There it is. There it is. One.
Come on, Andrew.
Come on, D-Ray.
D-Ray, you can do it.
D-Ray 3000 bringing Andy Chene up. There's the break from Andy Chene right into the eyes. He loves doing that. You almost have to wear sunglasses as thick as the glasses that Grizzly wears. Keep yourselves away from those fingertips of Andy Chene.
What a nasty clothesline that is.
And Dr. Jerry Graham just laughing away.
Yeah, but he couldn't do me like that. He couldn't do me like that.
You too,
See, look at Percival. I'm telling you, Norman Percival has a hidden agenda.
I'm not really sure about that. All I know is if you want to talk about hidden agendas, look at the wall that Dr. Jerry Graham pulled over our eyes over the last couple of years.
That it is. Andy's a heck of a competitor route, but he's teamed with the wrong guy, and he began to be a cheater. I never known him to cheat that much, but now he's just cheating every time you look around. Why don't he just wrestle fair? But D-Ray is going to take it to him. Either way it goes. D-Ray is one heck of a competitor, too. This is a tremendous matchup. The promoters did their work.
D-Ray not looking so good right now, and he's in the wrong part of town.
Hey.
And what do you call this, Grizzly?
But that's what's happened. Manager for a shortcut. That's why I really didn't want a manager. But manager gets you more contract.
Were you talking about this fan over here that's threatening?
Grizzly, you missed everything. Dr. Jerry Graham choking D-Ray 3000. Referee was distracted, much like Grizzly was.
Dr. Jerry Graham is trying to help him.
He's wrestling two men. You see, and that's going to be hard to beat if wrestling two men there.
He's got to wrestle two guys.
Come on, Andrew, put him away.
Graham and Chene both know that Chene can't beat D-Ray by himself. He's got to wrestle two guys tonight.
And I tell you what, Andy Chene is he stayed right into the eyes.
Okay.
Look at Graham.
Dr. Graham checking those eyes out.
Shortcut.
Way to go, Dr. Graham. Way to be a good sportsman and check those eyes.
Oh, I suppose Grizz thinks that Graham was trying to open up his airwaves, right?
No, he just checked his eyes, make sure he wasn't hurt.
Here, let me stick this finger. Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Stakes of a feather.
All sticks together.
D-Ray fires back, though. Big knife edge.
There you go, D-Ray. Light him up.
Andy Chene reeling right now. And Andy Chene just right back into the eyes. That seems to be what he does anytime the advantage isn't going his way. Into the eyes, DDT.
DDT, come on.
That was delivered perfect. Yeah. Come on, D-Ray, come on.
D-Ray goes to the outside, but with Dr. Jerry Graham out there, that's a bad place to be.
Help him, Dr. Graham.
Graham
Help him.
doesn't belong over there.
Help him, Doctor. Help him.
Help him what?
Help him do what?
Yep. Dr. Graham over there making sure that unruly fan don't get involved here and attack D-Ray.
Graham wouldn't help an old lady across the street unless he could pick her pocket.
Don't you just like that? Don't you just love it?
Just love it.
Don't you just love it? How about you,
first
of all?
That couldn't be me up there. That couldn't be me, no way.
I haven't seen Dr. Jerry Graham this cocky in a long time. Andy Chene has D-Ray 3000 up on his shoulders. Drops him down with so much force. But D-Ray is able to kick out.
He only got 2.
Elbow to the top of the head. Looks like Andy is going up to the top. He earned that nickname, Flying Andy Chene. We're going to see it right now.
Man, he's in control. He is in control.
Moonsault, maybe?
All the way to the top.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Now is time when they make the mistake.
Cover him, D-Ray.
I wonder if Graham taught him that, too.
Cover him, D-Ray.
Come on, D-Ray. Now is time. Don't give him too much time. Don't give him too much time.
Oh, D-Ray's firing back up.
Come on, take it to him.
Oh, with it.
Give him everything you got.
Couple thumbs to the throat.
To reach down deep.
Sends him in reversal now. Knee into the midsection.
There we go.
And Andy Chene's recovered from the missed moonsault.
Come on,
yeah.
Andrew.
And believe it or not, even after the missed moonsault, Andy Chene is going to go up to the top again. I still think he's a little dazed and wobbly from that.
Andrew Chene has more fortitude than anybody in this building right now.
I still want to call him Andy Chene. I'm sorry.
Andrew, he deserves some respect. Here he goes.
There you go, D-Ray.
D-Ray has him, maybe. They're fighting now on the top.
Yeah, he's going to fly. Andy's going to fly. Watch him fly.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, look at this.
What a tremendous superplex that was.
They were both on the top.
It took a little bit more out of D-Ray, and it looked like it did Chene. Come on, D-Ray.
No matter what.
Andy Chene fly?
I never seen him fly like that and without wing. Without wing.
That's the one time I wanted to see him
That's
fly.
why they call him Flying Andy Chene.
Dr. Jerry Graham he's trying to revive Andy Chene as best as he can. D-Ray goes for a cover. Chene was so close to the ropes, he just threw his bottom leg over it.
I think Graham put his leg up on the rope. What do you think, Bo?
That's what it looked like to me. But you know,
Dr. Graham was 15 feet away.
Move for a veteran to do is put his foot on the rope.
Oh man, that'll give you a headache for 3 days.
Now look at that.
Yeah, that would give a headache.
He's bringing in Dr. Jerry Graham.
Graham down off there.
He doesn't belong up there.
Oh, come on.
No, Dr. Graham's checking him
That
out.
should be a disqualification. Oh!
There you go. Graham really needs
And he just hit Dr. Jerry Graham. Big drop kick from D-Ray.
Oh, wait a minute. He's a wrestling baby for D-Ray.
Hey, he's in the ring.
He's not a wrestler. What are you doing? Attacking a wrestling manager? What is he doing? Attacking? Disqualify him.
He's in the ring.
No. right there. D-Ray should be disqualified and he should be suspended.
For his hacking the referee who was in the
How
ring.
do you attack the manager like that? You don't attack a manager like
Oh,
that.
look at Graham. Graham's got a chain. He's got a chain. Oh, he's right in the throat.
Right into the throat of D-Ray 3000.
Look at this unruly fan over here.
Graham
This unruly
doesn't
fan
belong
over
in the
here is
ring.
going to get in the...
No! No!
Way to go, Andrew. Yes. Nice job. Yes. Give him the belt. What a great match.
I've seen that, but I don't
A great scientific match right there.
Your winner and new PCW Heavyweight Champion, Andrew Chene.
Ridiculous. He used the chain.
Didn't use a chain. I didn't see anything. No, he doesn't got it. Wait, what's the referee? D-Ray 3000 attacked the wrestler and Norm
That was absolutely despicable. You hit him in the throat with a chain. What's the matter with you?
Whose shoulders got counted down? You gave me the rules on the last show. Referees will count as final.
What's Bobo Brazil Jr. doing?
Well, Bobo is going to try and make things right. The son of a legend is going to try and make things right. Oh, you're kidding me!
There we go.
Here's a guy with multiple health issues, just attacked and blindsided by Dr. Jerry Graham and Andy Chene. This is nuts. It's not about titles or championships right now. It's about humiliating.
D-Ray attacking. D-Ray should be suspended. There should be some fines. Oh, what's going on?
Now Sean Casey's in the ring.
Sean, get some order, Sean. Get some order. Get him out of there, Sean. Get him out of there. Wait. Thank God for Sean Casey.
No!
That chain again right into the neck of D-Ray 3000.
No!
Thanks to Sean Casey.
Come on!
Ridiculous. Look at that. William Studd is in the ring.
What's William Studd?
He's bandaged
Look
up.
at the cowards run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Sean, for coming in and getting order. Nice job, Sean.
Sean Casey.
Good job, Andrew. You are the champion, Andrew. Way to go. Way to go, buddy.
I'm a member of Graham's Army right here.
All right. You got it.
You gotta be kidding.
Now, we've seen an uneasy alliance in the past between Sean Casey and Andrew Chene, and now Dr. Jerry Graham just made it official there.
Hey, Andy
Yeah,
Chene,
he should
huh?
never attack you, Jerry. Should never attack you.
You want to play dirty? Huh? You got to get your friends to help you? Okay, how about this? How about this? You want to play nasty? You want to fight fire with fire? May 19th, Andy Chene. May 19th, you and Sean Casey against me and Will Studd.
If he's not suspended,
Commissioner.
here comes Angel to hand out suspension right here for D-Ray. D-Ray will be
You
suspended.
got that match. I'm making that match
Wait,
right
it
here,
should be-
right now. What you got to say about it?
Why don't you go back to the kitchen and do some dishes or something?
I own the kitchen, baby, and you're not coming in.
Why isn't he suspended? D-Ray should be
Next
suspended.
month. You got it.
What a conspiracy.
I'm not really sure what conspiracy theory you're
Commissioner.
thinking is going on here.
Can I get one favor? I don't supposed to be wrestling. But come next month, Dr. Jerry Graham, I didn't supposed to, all I did wanted to get up there and stop him from double teaming D-Ray. He hit me. Can I have the opportunity to be standing in these boys' corner next month? Can I get that opportunity to be there? Please, can I please?
You've got to be kidding me.
May 19th, it will be Dr. Jerry Graham leading Sean Casey and Andrew Chene against D-Ray 3000, Will Stud with Bobo Brazil Jr. in their corner.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Finally now some justice for Andrew Chene, Sean Casey, and Dr. Jerry Graham, who's turned his back on everyone. We'll see that May 19th. The Super. Oh, you got something else, Grizzly, don't you?
Out of all these years, I know Dr. Jerry Graham's weakness. See, he managed me out of all these years. One thing I did was comprehension, a lot of stuff. I know his weakness, and come May 19th, Jerry Graham, you're going to pay for that.
There you go. Let's hear it one more time for Bobo Brazil Jr.
The superstars of the NWA CIW right here on Powerbomb Wrestling.
There you saw it. We have a new PCW heavyweight champion, Andrew Chene, with the win, along with Dr. Jerry Graham in his corner. Of course, that wasn't good enough for the two of them as they went after D-Ray 3000 after the match. It got ugly. There's no question about where Dr. Jerry Graham stands in all this, that it's all about money, it's all about titles, it's not about rules or anything else. But you got to know that there is no way that D-Ray 3000 is going to take this sitting down, that he's going to just take this without any kind of answer. Well, you're going to get the answer from D-Ray 3000. Let's get comments. Let's take it to Boomer.
Unbelievable. I'm here with now the former champion, D-Ray 3000. D-Ray, what happened out there?
You know what? Andy Chene, I never thought you would stoop this low. You see, you can't get the job done, so you go out and get Dr. Jerry Graham to do your dirty work. Well, you know what? You want to play games? I can fight fire with fire, too. You know, first, you want to take my hair. Then you steal my title. Well, you know what? That ain't even important anymore. Because, you know, I got somebody in my corner now. Yeah, I got somebody who's going to help me out to take my title back. Yeah.
William Studd.
That's right.
You know, I've seen the crap that you guys are pulling. It's over. I come here, you hit me with a chain, you hit my man D-Ray with a chain, no more. You do this 3-on-1, this 2-on-1 garbage. From now on, 2-on-2. What do you say? You got what it takes?
Yeah, accept that. Accept that, Andy Chene.
The challenge has been issued. May 19th is when we're back at the IBC, and they're calling you guys out. Andy Chene, Sean Casey, Dr. Jerry Graham. What about it? Will Studd, D-Ray 3000, facing it off 2-on-2, I should say. IBC, it's going to be amazing. We want to see you on May 19th.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
The Screen Printing Factory, 2562 Parkway Plaza, Maumee, Ohio, is just off Anthony Wayne Trail in South Detroit. Are you looking for a custom design? We got you covered. Are you looking for a quick turnaround? We've got you covered. Are you looking for a dependable and reliable company? We've got you covered. No hidden charges here at the Screen Printing Factory. From 12 shirts to 1,000 shirts, each order is important to us. So stop in and see Ben or Jason and let them help you build your image. The Screen Printing Factory. We got you covered. Johnny's Motor Cars, 1248 South Reynolds Road, is Toledo's only used car dealer with a limited lifetime warranty. Serving the Toledo area for over 50 years, with payments as low as $25 a week or no payments for up to 6 months. Buy here, pay here, and conventional financing is available. Quality vehicles at $14.95 and up. You contact Brandon at 419-787-4337. Everyone's approved at Johnny's Motor Cars. Contact Brandon for a doggone good deal.
Somebody's gonna feel this sound.
Back we are, NWA Championship International Wrestling. Don't forget, Sunday, May the 19th, your next chance in Toledo. to see the superstars of NWA Championship International Wrestling. The ladies will be on the card. Also on the card, Austin Mannix as he takes on the great Akuma. You will see Diamond Couture battle the vicious Terror Khan. The mastermind, Dave DuPont, as he goes against Brandon Edwards. Also on the card, you will see a handicap match as Crimson will battle Brian Castle and also Andrew Lee. On that card, the CIW Heavyweight Championship will be up for grabs as Sebastian Rose. We expect him to be medically cleared as he will defend against Chris Corvus. Of course, as you just seen, that tag match has been signed. The PCW champion Andrew Chene will team with Sean Casey. They are former PCW tag team champions. Of course, they will have Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. in their corner. They will take on the former champion D-Ray 3000, who will be teaming with Will Studd. And we understand that Bobo Brazil Jr. will be indeed in their corner. Also, signed for the card is the Legion, Malice Nitro, as they're scheduled to take on the Sons of Michigan. But we just don't know about the Big Bear Benjamin Boone. We don't know if he will be cleared. We hope to have more on that coming up for you next week. All right, it's main event time here on Powerbomb Wrestling. It is. Let's take you back. Here's what we'll do. We'll take you to San Antonio, Texas. This is March the 16th. The NWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. You will see the champion, the Tokyo Monster, Kahagas, and he will defend his NWA championship against the Iron Man, Rob Conway. He's a former 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion. This huge battle in San Antonio, Texas on March the 16th. Let's take you to the match.
And the NWA president, R. Bruce Tharp, right there shaking the hands of both competitors. The interesting backstory behind this, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Conway, a last-minute replacement for his best friend, the Vanilla Godzilla, Jax Dane, who was supposed to fight for this NWA World Heavyweight title tonight. During the beginning of his matchup, he was unceremoniously attacked by the Kings of the Underground and a group of thugs at ringside. His ankle could very well have been shattered. In the place of his best friend, Rob Conway, took that spot, and on just a half hour's notice, has stepped into the ring to take on the World Heavyweight Champion. And this one is underway. Since 1948, the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship has been the pinnacle. It has been the sign that you are the man. Collar on elbow tie-up, and here we go from San Antonio. And neither man with a strength advantage here. It is power on power, strength on strength. Collar and elbow tie-up. And now Conway tries to move Kahagas into the corner. Does so. And the count begins in the corner. Will Kahagas get a clean break? The referee earning his money tonight, but a clean break indeed from Conway. A lot of mutual respect between these two. They may not like each other, but they respect each other, and you can see it in there right now. Oh! And perhaps I spoke too soon. A shot right there from Kahagas to the gut. Off the ropes. Shoulder block from Kahagas, demonstrating his power. And Conway has been put on notice. He's in there with the World Heavyweight Champion. Collar and elbow tie up again. Center of the ring. Headlock now Transition into a wrist lock. And Kahagas, veteran maneuver to step through the ropes right there. You can't underestimate Rob Conway's wrestling ability either. He can grapple with the best of them. Another collar and elbow. Into the corner. And a clean break again from Conway. Kahagas bum rushes him. Puts him into the corner. And not a clean break there from Kahagas. Who lays on the shots in the corner. And this is what makes this man so devastating and so dangerous. Again with those closed fists. You can throw the rule book out when the Tokyo Monster steps into the squared circle. He has one goal in mind, and that is to destroy his competition, to walk through his challenger. Knife edge chop! Rob Conway still feeling the effects of that devastating chop across the chest. Kahagas imposing his will right now. Snapmare takeover. Into a cover. And a kick out. And a kick to the back of the head right there. And Rob Conway is in a little bit of trouble here, folks. And this is precisely where Kahagas wants this battle. He wants this fight on the outside, where he has access to foreign objects and has an opportunity to cause some real damage to Conway. Could have just ripped Conway wide open there. The Tokyo Monster, an absolute beast, and now he's stalking his prey. Another kick to the back of the head. And another one. The Tokyo Monster cover. Almost got him right there. The combination of standing across the ring, knife edge chop right there from the World Heavyweight Champion, and having short notice, as Conway had. Turns him inside out with a clothesline right there. It's a miracle that Conway is still in this thing. Kick out. He took this matchup tonight in place of his best friend, who was jumped by the Kings of the Underground. And now a sleeper hold from Kahagas. Wearing down the challenger here. Breaks that hold. Irish whip. Conway walks into an elbow. And now what is this? Oh, what a maneuver there! With his legs around the throat of Rob Conway, an unorthodox choke across the top rope there. The Tokyo Monster with an extensive move set, and he just showed off part of it. Now an elbow to the back of the head. And again, this is exactly what the Tokyo Monster wants. He wants this fight on the outside where the rules can be bent and broken as long as the official lets it go. And this is for the World Heavyweight title, so you've got to imagine he will give him some leeway. And a knife edge chop again. And now these two are fighting out in the crowd. And a chair over the back. This is Kahagas' house. When you let him pick up the furniture and use it however he pleases. And these fans need to move out of the way. Conway trying to fight back now. They are redecorating the place, folks. Conway whips Kahagas into the front row. And Rob Conway saying two can play this game. Shot underneath from Kahagas now, who's fighting back. It is chaos here at Brandon Outlaw Wrestling in San Antonio. A cover from Kahagas, two. He almost got him. The third extremely near fall of this contest. And Rob Conway needs to dig down deep now because he is in trouble. He has tried to outpower the Tokyo Monster to no avail. He's tried to outbrawl the Tokyo Monster to no avail. And now the Tokyo Monster applying another wrestling hold. Putting pressure on the shoulders, on the lower back, and on the neck of Conway. Dominating the Iron Man right now. Conway is in big trouble, folks. It could be just a matter of minutes. At any moment, this thing could be over. Block from Conway. And an elbow. And a knife edge chop. And another elbow. Another chop. And Conway trying to battle back here. Where is this coming from the Iron Man? Big chop in the corner from Conway. And another one. Oh my goodness. And the Tokyo Monster responds. Chopping down Conway. And another kick to the back of the head. That is absolutely devastating. And Conway kicks out. I don't know where he's mustering the strength to do it. This has been an impressive showing by the World Heavyweight Champion. Rob Conway, one of the top athletes in the world. The Tokyo Monster Kahagas, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. But even the world's best athletes will have a tall order in front of them with the Tokyo Monster in there. Trying to cut the oxygen off. Trying to put Conway to sleep. But the Iron Man feeding off this crowd. Shot underneath. And another one. And another one. An elbow from Conway.
chops and elbows. Rob Conway catching fire at an elbow there. And dumps the Tokyo Monster to the outside. Every time you think Conway's out of it, he somehow battles back. Face first into the post goes Kahagas.
Conway there throws the chair in the ring. Wait a minute.
A little sleight of hand. Veteran move from Conway. With that chair to the back. And Rob Conway somehow has taken control of this fight. Cover from Conway. He almost had him. So close.
Kahagas underneath again. Full Nelson into a German. These two men, tougher than nails. And every time Rob Conway mounts some momentum, the Tokyo Monster responds. And this is a signature of his. Those chops in the corner. Absolute devastation. And he could be calling for it here. He's put a lot of challengers away with this. Elbows again from Conway, somehow battling back. Rob Conway has dug in for this. Elbow again from Conway. Boot to the face from Conway. Huge spinner from the Iron Man. Unbelievable. And now Conway looking to put away Kahagas. Oh, and wait a minute. Kahagas with that choke. Look at the power of Conway to pick him up. You've got to be kidding me. Into the buckle. But Kahagas back on with that martial arts background. Conway into the buckle again. Neither one of these men will give an inch. And wait a minute. Kahagas has his hands on that cane. Conway underneath. Boot to the gut. If Conway hits this, it could be over. Conway. 1, 2. He got him. Rob Conway has done it. History has been made in San Antonio, Texas. A life's journey. A life's work culminated in one night. Rob Conway was not scheduled to face Kahagas for the title. His best friend was attacked. He took his place. And now he takes his place.
I'm the Iron Man Rob Conway, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Championship International Wrestling. It's the fastest growing wrestling program in the world today. And Powerbomb Television, it's a thing to watch. Now, there's a lot of great wrestlers in Championship International Wrestling. Guys like Sean Casey, guys like Brian Castleman. The list goes on and on. But the fact is, none of you all are the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And as long as I've got this championship belt, that means I'm the #1 man in this industry. Now, it's been over 20 years since the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion has come to Toledo, Ohio. And I'm looking forward to coming to that area. I'm looking forward to bringing this championship in. And I'm looking forward to leaving as the World's Heavyweight Champion. Now, in the NWA, in order to be the man, you got to beat the Iron Man. And the Iron Man rules with an iron fist.
There you have it. He is the new NWA Heavyweight Champion, Rob Conway, your winner. And as you heard comments, and hopefully we will see Rob Conway here very, very soon. All right, we apologize due to time constraints, not able to show you the Austin Mannix Brandon Edwards match. We'll get that match to you next week. Also coming up next week, Terror Khan scheduled to be here along with his manager, the potentate of hate, Benjamin Harley. You will see Sexy Sean Casey coming up next week. Also scheduled to have, I just found this out, a sit down with the Big Bear Benjamin Boone. Will get you caught up on exactly where he is medically, if there's any chance he's going to be able to participate in the show coming up on May the 19th at the International Boxing Club. All that and more coming your way next week. It's NWA Championship International Wrestling.